Hey there everybody, welcome back to another Captain's Log. I'm Captain Beefy here in the Game Vault, and this is Captain's Logs for April 3rd, 2023. What we're going to do today is talk about the channel and what we can expect this month of April. So let's cue up the music, and then we'll get right to it. Alright, well, first and foremost, I had a goal for April to hit 625 subscribers, which I did at approximately 9 p.m. on the 31st of March. So, to everybody out there who subscribed or recommended me to a friend, whatever, thank you very much. It is greatly appreciated. I can't tell you how much. We are on the road to 1,000, to where we will be expanding this brand by quite a bit, incorporating and all kinds of stuff, but that's something we'll talk about at a later date. For now, we got a new goal for April, and that is 725, so an even 100 subs for April is the goal. So hopefully we'll get there, we'll see. If not, then we'll just have to push harder in May. So what's going on this month? First off, as you can see, we started off our Indie Spotlight this month with the supermassive game Until Dawn. This is a playthrough with commentary of the horror game, very cinematic horror game, pretty short. I think it's about 10 to 12 episodes. I don't remember right now. I'm not looking at it right now, but in any case, it's a story-driven game, one of those point and clicks, make a split-second decisions with quick time events and stuff like that. Very, very nice game, and it kind of puts Supermassive on the map, and they've done quite a few games since then. They did the Dark Pictures Anthology, which consisted of 3 games, including The Man of Medan, which we played through last year. The Quarry came out recently, and they also released Switchback, which is kind of a VR game that's kind of like a roller coaster ride through the Dark Pictures Anthology games. And I've got that and played a little bit of it. It was quite fun. Not really sure how I'm going to present any VR stuff on this channel, but we'll see. I'm looking at that in the future, but that's good. We're finishing up our hard mode run through Dead Space 2023 right now, and it's hard mode with everything maxed out. All the armor's maxed out, all the guns, everything's maxed out. So that's been a lot of fun, and that one's presented without commentary. It was just a fun run for me. I wanted to get through and see what's up. I might do another run through, which will be the 4th run through, using only the plasma cutter. I think you get a trophy for that, and that sounds like it'd be a fun challenge and definitely doable. So there is that. Coming up mid-April, and you can see the trailer done already, is going to be our Resident Evil 4 2023. A run through. This one is presented without commentary. It's just a quick assist mode to get through it and show you guys everything that the game has to offer. And we'll go into New Game Plus, put it on a harder mode, and definitely play around with things a little bit and see if we can become a completionist in regards to getting all the side quests done and all that kind of stuff. So far, the game is an absolute horror show. It's a lot of fun. It's well put together, and it really brings back memories of that game from, God, what was it, 2004? Has it been 19 years, maybe? Somewhere around there? I don't know. It was a long time ago that Resident Evil 4 came out, and this game seems to be an improvement on many, many levels. I haven't finished it yet. I think I just finished Chapter 9, filming Chapter 9, and I think this is a 16 chapter game. There's 16 chapters to the game, and it's being presented chapter by chapter, much like this recent Dead Space one was done. And that way, if you're stuck on a certain chapter, all you got to do is load up the video and find the event that you're looking for in it to get past it. So there's that. A lot of fun. Next month, I'm not sure what we're going to do next month, but toward the end of this month, we've got a brand new game coming out. It's a long-awaited sequel. I think it's been 8 to 10 years in development, and that is Dead Island 2. If any of you played the first Dead Island, it was a great game, a lot of fun, campy and bloody and gross and all that. And this seems to just build upon that original game. It's been through many developers and many starting over several different times during its development cycle. It's been through development hell. What I've seen looks fantastic and fun, and I'm really hoping that this is going to be a successful game because it looks like a blast. Up to 3 players in co-op or single player. This time it doesn't take place on an island. It takes place in Los Angeles, and they call it Hell A. Looks like the zombie apocalypse has hit there. And not sure exactly what your goal is other than surviving as a survivor. And I know there's several different player characters, and they're all kind of over-the-top archetypes like they were in the original and Riptide, the follow-up. So the game looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I plan on playing that as a playthrough and examining like the card system that's involved with it. But I also want to live stream that one. I think that would be a fun game just to go out there and go on a murder fest and live stream the blood and guts and all that. So if anybody wants to join me up, send me a friend request on PlayStation Network. That is CPT_Beefy, Captain Beefy, capital C, capital B. Go ahead, send me a friend request, and I'll be glad to join in with you as we take on the new denizens of Hell A. Next up, let's talk about No Man's Sky. So No Man's Sky, it's been a while since it's had any substantial updates. There have been some minor ones like the Fractal one and the Waypoint one that did some changes, nothing humongous, although, there were some that, they impacted things in different ways, like the way you build ships and stuff like that with the technology slots that are supercharged and so forth and so on, and get rid of the ability to put technology in non-technology slots. So it really changed some fundamentals of the game, and nothing huge. There's been no groundbreaking new stuff. It's not like you have a whole new way to do something or a new storyline to follow or a new type of thing to explore. So it's the game's kind of quieted down for a little bit, and I've been racking my brain on, now that we've kind of wrapped up the new start and going through all the missions, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to try something different. So you'll see that I'm doing a series called Nomad Sky, which is basically No Man's Sky, only we are going to force our character to live mainly on a freighter. He's going to be allowed one home base that we'll locate somewhere, just so he can do certain things that cannot be done on the freighter, but only one. Everything else is going to have to be performed on his actual freighter. And we're not going to follow the storyline so much, the Atlas path and all that kind of stuff. We're just going to have fun with this character and try to get him to the center of the galaxy as quick as possible. He's a pirate, so he's going to do pirate stuff. We're going to travel from pirate system to pirate system, do bad things, steal things, and all that. We will go to regular systems from time to time when we build up a decent amount of stuff to trade in for money and see how quickly we can make money in the game. So there's that. So it sounds like it'll be a fun time. I'm looking forward to it. I've done one episode so far. I think by the time this comes out, 2 will have aired, or maybe I think only 1 will have aired. But I'll be filming the next episode directly after I finish up with this video. So that's something to look forward to. Now, if there are any updates to No Man's Sky, and I know we're expecting some new stuff, like new space station looks and stuff like that, because we've seen some leaked information with some new designs for space stations and all that. So we're probably going to see some bigger updates coming up. And when those occur, they will be examined using one of my my classic character, my main guy that just I use him to test everything new out. So we'll go back and we'll do some of that. And I'm probably down the road, once this Nomad Sky video is done, if we don't have any substantial new stuff, I might go back and rework some of my older videos and refilm them, re-edit them, and re-present them in a new, more dynamic way now that I've gotten a little bit better at what I do. I mean, not a lot, but a little bit. So and kind of bring them up to date for 2023 if there's any outdated information in there and all that. That'll all be updated. So looking forward to doing that. When that does occur, we may not be doing nightly No Man's Sky videos, because doing it the way I want to do it is going to take some time and effort, and a lot of editing and a lot of filming that will be pared down to a 20, 30, 40-minute video, depending on what we're looking at. So there's that. And I've got one other thing that I have started working on, and it's going to be using the game Jurassic World Evolution 2. I don't know if any of you are familiar with that, but it's kind of like a roller coaster tycoon type game, or a theme park type game, but centered around the Jurassic World universe, where you raise and contain dinosaurs in displays and invite people from around the world to come visit, and you make money and you tend to their needs, and you research new dinosaurs and increase the amount of creatures that you have in your park. There's a campaign mode, there's a couple different modes in the game, and most importantly there's a sandbox mode, and that's what we're going to be looking at, because I'm going to be doing something special in the game. I'm not going to be creating the biggest, baddest park there ever was or anything like that. I'm not going to be going through all the scenarios and all that. I mean, I may do that on my own time for the fun of it, but what I'm going to be doing is going to be a lot more fun and a bit on the twisted and dark side. So I'll give you 3 words, and that's it. Dinosaur Fight Club. So keep your eyes open for that. When this series does come out, it'll be probably a once-a-week series, kind of like Hitman does, because it's another series that will take a lot of filming to get the material needed to make the video that I want to make. So that's what'll be involved in that. So anyway, if you got any ideas for the channel or stuff you'd like to see, games you'd like to see played, I know I've promised to do a run-through of Tomb Raider. That's the 2013 reboot, and I will be getting to that here in the next couple months. Any other old classics you want to see, let me know. Anything new you're looking forward to. I know we will be delving into Diablo 4 when it comes out, and some other stuff down the road. I know Diablo 4 is going to be a massive time sink, so when that one hits, it's going to be tough to do too much of anything else at that time. But we will find the time, man. We will find the time. I guarantee you that. All right. Well, thanks for joining me, everybody. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. I put up videos daily, multiple videos some days. And leave a like on this one if you don't mind. It's a great help for me. It is always appreciated. I will see you next time. Until then, peace.